Hello, my name is Ildiko Ola. I'm the author of the book The Power of the Awakened Human, and I welcome you to my channel. Today I have a list, and the reason I have a list is because I would like to talk about how to raise your vibration and keep it high. And there are a lot of do's and don'ts, and there is no way I would remember them all, so that's why I need the cheat sheet. So, raising your vibration. Before you can start working on raising your vibration, there is something that you need to know. Something that is very important, because if you don't do it, you can keep working on raising your vibration, but there will still be something that will be dragging you down, that will be dragging your vibration down. And what you have to do is you have to first look within. You have to look within and see what kind of energies you are carrying inside. I call these energies invisible because we are all carrying energies inside us that we might not even be aware of. See, as you were growing up, you were a child, certain things happened to you. It is possible that you had a rough childhood. It is possible that you were bullied, you were abused, you were molested, you were God knows what kind of things happened to you in your childhood or even in your adulthood. Things happened to you that were very difficult to deal with, and you kind of buried it. You buried it deep so you wouldn't have to deal with it. Because if you looked within and you saw it and you had to face it, it would be so much more difficult to cope with life and to deal with life. So a lot of people carry emotions deep within themselves that they don't allow to bring up, because if they do, then they will have a lot of difficulties. Now the problem with carrying those energies within, and those are low vibrational energies, the people who carry this kind of old energies inside themselves, they are carrying what we call bad energies, low vibrational energies. Hurts. You can carry hurts, you can carry fear, you can carry grudges against somebody, you can carry a lot of trauma, you can carry old beliefs, outdated beliefs, limiting beliefs. You can carry a lot of low vibrational energy within you and you don't even notice, because it is part of your everyday life. The problem is that because you are carrying it, it is part of you. It is stuck in your energy centers, in your chakras, and it is part of your vibration. It's part of your frequency. So if you try to raise your vibration with this low vibrational energy still inside you, then it's going to keep pulling you down. It's going to anchor you in the lower vibrations. So it's very important to deal with those invisible low vibrational energies. So you have to look within. You have to look within and you have to see what you are carrying, and you have to process it and you have to release it. Once you process and release those low vibrational energies, then you can start raising your vibration, because there will be nothing to hold you down. How to process and release those low vibrational energies is going to be a video that I'm going to make maybe next time. And I will tell you how I did it. There are a lot of ways to do it. Different people have different ways of doing it. I believe some people call it shadow work. It's when you face the shadows in your life. And there are a lot of ways to deal with this. In my next video, I will talk about it. But for now, let's just talk about how to raise your vibration. So, you look within, you find all these low vibrational energies in your chakras, or as many as you can, and you process them and you release them. And once you release them, then you are a clean slate, then you can start working on raising your vibration. Now, I already talked about how important it is to raise your vibration and keep it high in my previous videos. So I'm not going to waste time with it. I think I'm just gonna go to the meat of this. Let's go to the do's and don'ts. Okay, so, and that's why I need my cheat sheet. So, the first thing that you do if you want to raise your vibration, start your day with a smile. Wake up with a smile. Now, I know it's not that easy because you might be going to a job that you don't like. You might be going to a situation that you think is going to be difficult. But I ask you, forget about how you think your day is going to go. Forget about it. Just try to look at it as a new day with new possibilities, and you never know what's going to happen. I tell you, in my life, I experienced it that your life can turn on a dime. You can be in a job that you don't like one day, and you can have a brand new job that you love, a week later. So you never know what's going to happen. So don't decide that, oh, I'm going to have a crappy day again because my boss and my blah, 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 blah. Don't think about what your day might be like. Just wake up with a smile and hope for the best. I know it sounds simple, but trust me, it's effective. Another thing that you should do is watch your entertainment. It's very important because entertainment is a big part of our life. And we spend a lot of time online, we spend a lot of time watching certain programs, we spend the time reading certain books and listening to certain types of music. So if you want to raise your vibration, then forget about the negative stuff. Forget about the sad movies, the sad songs, and the achy breaky, heartbreaking songs, and the sad stories. Try to read, listen to, and watch uplifting material. Watch something that makes you feel good. Listen to music that is upbeat and makes you feel like your blood is pumping, and just generally make you feel good. Listen to stuff. Entertain yourself with things that brings you good feelings and brings you good energy. News. I know that everybody likes to know what's going on in the world, and there's nothing wrong with that. But don't get too much into it. Try to limit your news time. I think it's a very well-known fact that the news are basically bringing you all the bad news that are happening in the world. It's very rare that you see good news reported, and there are a lot of good deeds done in the world every day. But you don't see it because the news on TV and on the internet, they are telling you all the time what's wrong with the world and what happened. And this disaster happened, and that person got hurt, and this got killed. And there's just so much bad news, so much negative news, so much low vibrational energy coming from the news and the television in general. And the entertainment, the kind of movies. I think back at what kind of movies I watched as a young person and as a child, and entertainment was so different back then. So much, it was so easy to find good stuff, something that made you feel good. The fairy tales and the romantic comedies and adventures. Where are those movies today? I go to the movie theater today, and there is so much negative stuff. There is so much aggression. There is so much things blowing up and people getting killed, and everything's getting more and more graphic, and it's really not good for us. I believe it's really not good for us. And the video games, children are getting exposed to these negative things day after day. So we have to watch what kind of entertainment we use every day, how we entertain ourselves. So if you want to raise your vibration, forget all the sad stuff and forget all the violent stuff and forget all the bad news. Watch stuff that makes you feel good. Watch things, listen to things, read things that makes you feel positive about the world and positive about the future and positive about yourself, because that is how you raise your vibration. Nature. That's an excellent way. I actually made a short video about that. Go out to nature and spend some time. Spend time in the woods. Spend time walking to a body of water. listening to the birds, listening to the wind, and feeling the sun on your face. When you go to nature is a higher vibrational environment. It's a high vibe environment, and you know it by how it makes you feel. It is very useful. It feels very good, and it's a natural uplifter. You don't even have to make much effort. Keeping your cool. That is a very important thing. When you get into a discussion with someone, it turns into an argument, for example, or you have a disagreement with someone. Keep your cool. Keep your cool. It is not worth arguing. The thing is, you have your own point of view, and that other person has his or her point of view, and there is no point in trying to convince each other because they believe they are right, you believe you are right. So what's the point of arguing? Argument envelopes both of you. This is like a low vibration energy that will envelope both of you, and it will lower your energy. It will lower your energy, and it will lower your vibration, and you don't want that. So keep your cool. If a discussion turns into an argument, postpone it or walk away. Walk away and do something else because it's not good for you. What else? Appreciation. Try to appreciate something about your life every day. I know that there are a lot of people with a lot of problems in their lives, a lot of drama, a lot of issues, a lot of struggles and difficulties. But I bet that even among those difficulties, there are things that can be appreciated. There's always, if you look close enough, you will always find something that you can appreciate. And it is uplifting. And it's very important that you do so. Physical activity. That's a no-brainer. Do something that you enjoy, something physical. It doesn't have to be in the gym. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to go for yoga. It's great if you do. That is the greatest thing ever. But you don't have to. If you don't have the time, if you don't have the energy, just do something simple. Go for a walk around the block. Or listen to some music and bounce around a little bit, or walk up and down on the stairs, or move around just a little bit. You don't have to do anything big. Just do a little bit of physical activity because it's good for you. It's good for your body, and it's good for your heart. It's good for your soul, and it helps to raise your vibration. What else? Oh, meditate. Of course, meditating. That is a very important tool that you can use to raise your vibration. When you meditate, you quiet down. It quiets the mind, it quiets the body, it relaxes the body. So it's a natural way of put yourself into neutral. And being in neutral is a wonderful thing. So meditate. While you meditate, you open yourself up for information from the higher vibrations, from the higher dimensions, and you can connect to yourself, to your higher self. You can connect to the universe. You can connect to your helpers, your guides. A lot of things can happen when you meditate, and all of it is good. So go ahead and do it. What else is on my list? Gratitude. For me, it was always important to express my gratitude towards the universe, towards my guides, towards my helpers, whoever they may be, for so many things. To express my gratitude for my existence, for this opportunity to experience life in 3D, for all the help I'm receiving every day, for my ancestors, for helping me be where I am today. There are so many things to be grateful for having a job, for being able to keep the roof over our heads. There are so many things to be grateful for, and it is very important to express it. And I like to do it loudly. When I go for a walk, I just express it loudly. I thank everybody who's involved with me in my life. I thank them for their help, for the guidance, and for pretty much everything. And I thank myself for being here and for doing the work that I do. And that is a self-recognition, which is very important and very uplifting. What else is there? Simple thing, relax. I know that a lot of people have very busy lives. Go to work, pick up the kids, cook dinner, take the car for maintenance. There's all sorts of stuff that you have to do every single day. But you've got to give yourself some time. You have to give yourself 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour if you can, to just relax, to sit down and just breathe and try to get away from the accumulated negative experiences if you have any. So try to quiet your mind and just relax. Just sit down and do something you enjoy. Have a cup of tea. Read a couple of pages of a book. Look through your messages or look at some videos. Whatever you do that you actually enjoy doing. And that will be very helpful. So these are the do's, what it is that you do in order to raise your vibration and keep it high. Now let's look at the don'ts, because there are a bunch of don'ts as well. So let's say that you have some negative experience during your day. What are you going to do? Are you going to complain to everyone? Whoever listens, to tell them, oh, this happened, that happened, and oh, it was so terrible, oh, and I'm so miserable. Or you're not going to dwell. I suggest that you do not dwell. Just acknowledge what happened with you during the day and do not dwell. Just let it go, release it. Let it go and you will feel better. You don't have to carry that energy. Don't forget, all of these events that happen to you, these are all energy. And if you don't let it go, if you don't release it, you are going to carry with yourself. And you don't want to carry yesterday's bad events with you into tomorrow, because you're just going to make it more difficult and you're just going to create more low vibrational things. So if you want to raise your vibration and you want to keep it high, just do not dwell. Leave the bad experiences behind. Just release them. Do not complain. It's basically the same thing. Don't complain and do not gossip. It's not a good practice to do. So don't do it. Don't hold grudges. Holding grudges is something that a lot of people do, and it's a low vibrational energy, and it's if you keep doing it, you just carry it in your energy centers. That is one of the things that can anchor you down in the low vibrations. So forget about it. Do not complain. I know that it's very common for people to complain. And I used to do that when I was younger, before I knew any of this. And I noticed that when two people meet and they ask, hey, how are you? They start complaining. And then one starts complaining and the other starts complaining. And it becomes a complaint fest. And it keeps both people in low vibration. So it's not good for you, not good for the other person. So do not complain. It's a habit that we developed, but it can be broken. So what you do is you notice when you start complaining. And when you start complaining and you realize that, hey, I'm complaining, then you just stop. Stop, because complaining will keep you in low vibration. Arguments, again, don't try to convince anybody of anything. Because again, you have your own view and they have theirs, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Arguing keeps you in low vibration. Don't do it. Don't react with anger and frustration. I know there are things that can happen throughout the day in our lives when we get frustrated over things. Let's say we stand in line somewhere and somebody cuts in front of us. Or you are driving on the road and the car cuts you off. And then, of course, the first reaction is to get angry or get frustrated and blah, 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 blah. Not worth it. Not worth it. Remember, the people who do that, who come in front of you in the line or cut you off on the road, they don't do it to piss you off. They don't do it because they have any kind of problem with you. They do it because they have a problem themselves. There is some kind of issue they are dealing with. They are either in a rush or they are fuming inside. They have some kind of an issue that they are dealing with, and the issue is not you. So try not to react with anger and frustration. Try to understand that it's not about you. And because it's not about you, it has nothing to do with you, so just let it go. I know it's not easy, but you can practice it. You can practice it just like a lot of things that I told you about, the things that are on the list. They have to be practiced because we've been doing these things for so long. We are so used to complaining and we are so used to getting frustrated that it's not that easy to not do it anymore. So you have to work on it. But please do it because it's important, because you want to raise your vibration. And when you allow your ego to react this way, that's going to keep you in low vibration. And that's not good for you. What else? Comparisons. That's a good one. It is an interesting human trait that we are comparing ourselves to others. That, that person is doing something better than I do. Oh, he's got more than I do. We are always comparing. Oh, he looks better. Oh, he's got more money. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Too much comparing, and it's so not worth it. We are all different. Our reasons for coming to planet Earth and create this life for ourselves is different. Everybody's path is different. Everybody's purpose is different. Everybody's situation is different. People come in and they set different challenges for themselves. And you don't know that other person's challenge. And that other person doesn't know yours. So do not compare yourself to anyone. Because there's no point. There's no point. And when you compare and you come up the one who looks worse, then you just keep bringing yourself down. So do not compare. There's no point. And the last thing I want to say is, the last one on the list is, do not worry. We are human beings and therefore worriers. We worry about this, we worry about that. There's always something in our lives to worry about, either for ourselves or the people we love. You always worry, but worrying is a kind of low vibrational thing that is really not good for you, because how does the saying go? Worrying is praying for something that you don't want. And trust me, that is true. When you worry about something, then you focus on something that you don't want. And as I taught in my other videos, focus is something that's very important, because where you keep your focus is what you are going to experience. So if you worry about something that might happen to you, then that is what you are focusing on. Let's say you worry about someone breaking into your house, and where your focus is going to be, it's going to be that I'm not safe, and there are people who break into houses. That is basically your focus. And when you focus on something, you bring it into your existence. So do not worry. Do not worry about things that might happen, because basically you are just going to draw those very things that you worry about into your life when you don't want to. So this is my list of do's and don'ts when it comes to raising your vibration and keeping it high. There's a lot more in my book, In the Power of the Awakened Human. You can check it out. It's really worth reading. Lots of good advice. And I will talk about how to process and release in my next video, because that is something that you have to do before you start raising your vibration. I hope you found this information useful, and I thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.